already since it, well, if you want to call it since. So, I'm back asking another question that I know nobody's going to answer, and people are going to be annoyed about, and I really don't give a shit. Why is it, especially with the older generation, that they feel entitled to touch somebody else's belongings? I really want to know the answer to that question. So, I work in sales, and it's usually mainly electronics, but the main point could be, the main product that we sell are phones. So this old white lady comes and she's asking for a phone, and I told her the phone that she's looking for, she wants to upgrade her phone. It's an iPhone 8, and after going back and forth talking to her, and then there was this younger black lady that was helping her because she just did not want to listen. She did not want to respond. I mean, she kept trying to overtalk me and interrupt me, and I was getting, and I'm trying to be nice because we're in customer service, so, they say the customer's always right, even though they're fucking wrong. We have to sit up there and pretend to get along with them and be professional. But she wouldn't fucking listen to anything I had to say, the old cottage cheese looking hag, right? And so what irritated me about the whole situation was, like I said, the black lady kept trying to tell me, well, she wanted to upgrade her phone. It was an 8. It conked out on her. Originally, she had her carrier was Cricket. See, there's a whole bunch of noise from this big ass truck up here. So she kept trying to say that she wanted her service to be with Cricket. I'm like, Cricket does it, but she wanted a 14 or up, or iPhone 14 or up. I said, well, at the time, Cricket doesn't, that particular area or subsection of phones did not have that. It had a 13, did not have a fucking 14. Try to explain this to her 4 times. Every fucking time she was like, no, I want such and such phone. So I was trying to get her to another carrier that actually has everything from 13 all the way up to the 16E. And I was telling her that, the phone I have that I'm recording on now is my 16E. And I originally had an SE, but I just upgraded my phone. And the thing that would really piss me off was she kept trying to want to touch my phone and see about its, like, quote-unquote measurements. She wanted to take measurements. She's like, can I see the phone? And she's trying to grab my phone. I'm like, I'm sorry, ma'am, I can't let you touch my phone. I'm very particular about people touching my phone. I do not like anybody touching my phone but me. And so she got indignant, and she's like, well, Jesus Christ, it's like, my hands are washed. Why can't I touch the phone? And I'm thinking to myself, but ma'am, you said to see the phone. To see, you can see my phone with your eyes, not your hands. Why do you feel like you need to touch my phone to make measurements? This is what the 16E looks like. I could show you. I could even take off my case, and I took off my case and I showed it to her. But still, for some reason, that wasn't enough for her, because she got angry because I wouldn't let her fucking touch my phone. So I got mad, and I went and talked to one of the associates. I was like, listen, can y'all deal with her? And I explained the situation, and I said, I can't deal with it. I don't like people trying to force me to have to touch my electronics. You did not pay for it. I already told you no. I'm not comfortable with that, which I'm not. But a lot of the older generation, because my mother does the same fucking shit, and it pisses me off. She'll be like, well, can I see it? Can I see your phone? Can I see your iPad? And she'll grab it. And I'm like, no, don't touch my stuff. I didn't ask you to touch my stuff. And then God forbid, at one time where she tried to grab my iPad, this is one time I went to go visit her. She tried to grab my iPad. And I already told her not to do that. So I smacked her hand. And of course that caused a whole big hullabaloo. I don't care. They're like, well, you should have smacked her hand. You know, you should have just let her touch your... Why do I have to let her touch my belongings and you're not paying for them? And that's a big thing with this fucking family, and I hate. I don't know if it's with black families. You know, I like to know, comment below if fucking that has happened to you, where you had older generation of family members that will sit up there and take your stuff, even when you tell them no, and they just feel like, well, I'm entitled to it because I'm fucking old, and whatever higher power they want to believe in, whether it's God, Buddha, Hispanic Jesus, Jesus, I mean, whatever. But they really honestly have this fucking entitlement that, well, I'm old, so therefore I can do whatever the fuck I want. And that's including touching other people's stuff without the person's permission. Or even when they say no. I don't understand it, and it irritates the hell out of me. It's like, and with my mother, she's fucking greedy. So she won't let you touch any of her stuff, especially any of her electronics. But I'm supposed to just willy-nilly, because I'm her daughter, just let her have access to my stuff. And if she fucking breaks it, guess who has to pay for it? Me. Or are you going to replace it? No. So I prefer that you don't touch it. Don't touch it. It's that simple. It ain't yours. You're not paying for it. Don't fucking touch it. So I'm just curious. Has any one of y'all had this situation? Because I frankly, I don't like people touching my electronics. I don't trust people. And I have deep-seated trust issues. I don't give a fuck if people like it or not. I wear that like a badge of honor. Because I know from in past experiences where I've let people touch my things and the shit get broken, and then I'm the one who has to pay for it. It's like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. But yet and still, it's the latter. You were stupid enough to let them fucking touch your shit, and this is the consequences for you letting them touch your stuff. So to prevent that, you don't let them touch your shit. It's that simple. So I just wanted to know.